We're continuing our roundtable discussion now on the internet shopping boom and its impact on small businesses, which are reaping the benefits of the technology age. Joining us back here with us again is Roxanne Cody from R.J. Julia Booksellers, Ernest Delmonico from Delmonico Hatter, and Stephanie Clark with Fine Linen and Bath. It's great to have you again. Let's talk about the challenges. What was probably the largest obstacle for all of you as you look into e-commerce?
One is that there's the 100-pound gorilla whose name will go unmentioned, and they
we all know what that is.
They have reach and they have capital. So going onto the internet and finding an audience without having a gazillion dollars is the challenge of how do you get heard. There's a lot of noise out there.
There is a lot of noise. So how do you guys make your noise?
I would say that what we have done is we advertise that we help people with design consultation, with swatches. We send complimentary swatches all over the country. We work with designers. So you build a reputation in the industry, even though you're not as big as the big box stores. Being a boutique online, so giving the customer service of a boutique, but being available to people 24 hours a day.
Ernest?
You know, it's about being found on the internet. We do an awful lot of search engine optimization to be able to be found on Google and the other search engines. We also try to be at the higher end or the higher specialty items that aren't commodity items that you can get in a lot of places. Mm-hmm. So that we sell items that are made in Australia, made in Europe, made in Italy, Italian hats, the Borsellino hats.
So to stand out, you really try to offer something really unique that other people may not be offering.
Right. Yeah, and you know what it does? It marries the personal service with the ease of the internet. And I think that's what's really distinguishing, because people are beginning to understand it's great that it's easy and it's quick, but if it's not personalized, it feels like it doesn't have quite the value. And I think increasingly what you're finding is people are attracted to things that are personalized. So what all three of our businesses do is marry those two things. We're on the internet, it's easy, you can do it 24 hours a day, but it's backed by each of us paying attention to that customer.
Customer service, still number one.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And so what do you do to provide that unique customer service?
Well, we try to be there all the time so that if a customer, if people expect instantaneous response.
They
if
do.
an email comes in, you really have to try to respond immediately. If a phone call comes in, have enough people available to answer the phone. Give that service.
So you actually have somebody right there, so there's an email that comes in, they respond to it almost immediately?
Well, that's immediate is a tough question. As fast as we can. It really, within an hour or two, we try to respond to everything.
And how easy is it for somebody, let's say they order something and they decide that it's not what they want, how easy is it for them to exchange the gift or the item?
Very easy. We accept exchanges, we refund people's credit cards. It's not a problem.
And what are other issues out there that people may hold back because they don't want to order on the internet because they just think it's just too difficult for them? How do you make it easier for them?
Well, I think we all are working hard to continually change our websites to be very user-friendly. There's a very cool service that you can contract with, and people go onto your website. They're paid to do that, and then comment on what's working and not working. So you have to keep thinking of what's good for the user. Just because I think it's good really doesn't matter at all. What makes it as quick and easy as possible for them, and that matters a lot.
Right, because there are a lot of people out there who are overwhelmed by the internet. I mean, they still feel very challenged. I mean, a lot of people just feel like, I just can't deal with this new technology.
Yeah, and they want to know that they can trust it too. I mean, if they come to, it's one thing if you're in New Haven and you know that Ernest's shop is like the best thing since chopped liver, and it's another if you don't know that it's this adorable shop. So part of it is, how do you establish a relationship and credibility with a customer out there on the internet?
And iPads have made it great too, because it's very similar to a catalog. So you can flip through very easily someone's website and shop like you would an old-fashioned catalog.
Ernest?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going blank.
No, that's okay. You had a thought. I thought you were thinking about just what you're doing to to help people overcome the challenges of technology?
Well, the customers are getting more and more used to the internet. They aren't really challenged anymore the way they used to be. We try to make it as easy for them to pay as possible, and I think having the clicks and mortar, the real store, and the internet gives us a lot of credibility.
And the challenges ahead for all of you?
Endless.
Endless?
We're up to the challenge.
Okay, but what's probably right there, right in front of you? What are you trying to deal with right now?
I think what we're trying to deal with is the largest internet retailer started their business by establishing themselves as booksellers at the cheapest price. And what we try to pay attention to is there's a price to the lowest cost. And part of it might be it's not the right book for you. So our job is to pick out just the right book.
Exactly. All right. Any other things you want to add?
I would say the more business we have, we want to make sure that we still remain the boutique store with the customer service, even though we're doing, more volume of business.
Which really will make you stand out to all
Right.
your customers.
So
and
to replicate that.
And to get those customers to return.
Yeah, that's right.
Very good. Of course, if you want more information about the three businesses that we have here today, just go on to their website, which is delmonicohatter.com, finelinenandbath.com, and justtherightbook.com. We also want to say a very special thank you to Community Foundation for Greater New Haven for supporting these three local businesses. Thank you all for being
Thank
here.
you so
It was
much.
great to
Thank
have
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.